Oh yeah, sorry I'm so late.
It's okay. Oh, are you okay now?
Oh yes.
Yes. Happy Wednesday. How have you
Mm.
been?
I'm good.
Good. Anything special today?
Actually today I have a part-time job, so
Mhm.
after finishing this class I have to go to work.
I see. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of part-time job do you do?
I'm a barista.
Barista.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And how's work going?
Mm, how's work going? It's so
Yeah.
good. I really love this job, and I feel
Mhm.
very happy when I meet all kinds of the customer.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, good for you. And I hope that that job will continue until you get older. Yeah?
Mm-mm.
Yes. All right. So anyhow, I wish you a happy day today, Sunny. All right. So for today in class, what would you like us to talk about?
Well, I'd like to talk about some article.
Mhm.
But
What
this
article is
the
that?
beginner part. Wait a minute. Um I have to see the okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh yes, could you wait for me?
Okay. Mhm.
Well, free internet or big insect problem? Free internet?
Okay. You would like to talk about the free internet, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Have you read this article yet? Or
I already read this article.
mhm. All right. So why don't you tell me something about what you have understood with regards to this article? Oh no. Hold on.
Or we can I
Oh.
change this topic into another other topic?
Okay. All right. Yes, you may.
Or the big insect problem?
Big insect problem. Okay. What made you choose this topic?
Because first of all, I don't like insects,
Any
but
kinds of insect?
sorry.
You don't like any kind of insect? Mhm.
Yes, most of the insect. Do you like the insects?
Well, dragonfly could be good. Yes.
Dragonfly.
It isn't harmful at all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
Mhm.
And yeah, for me, I don't like insects. So,
Mhm.
but this title of this article say that big problem about the insect.
Okay. Mhm.
So yes, really wondering about why is it problem about insect.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. So, uh, well, for this article, um, this one has to do with the insect extinction.
Mm.
Okay. Yes, that's why it's a problem because insects are dying, I guess, or they're
Mm.
yeah, the number of insects are decreasing. Is
Mm.
decreasing. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Have you read this article already?
Yes.
Mm-mm. Okay. So why don't you tell me first what you have understood with regards to this article?
Yes, I understood that like compared to the
Mhm.
last year, there is a decrease of decreation
Decrease. Mhm.
decrease of decrease of the number of the insects
Mhm.
around the 2.5% a year.
Mhm. Mhm.
So these like the researchers really scientists really worried about the short age of the insect because
Mhm.
insect is very important in our life when it comes to
Mhm.
the food chain.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
right. Mhm.
So if there is no any insects in this world, then
Mhm.
we cannot do farming,
Mhm.
and we cannot eat the very delicious like the apples and bananas and
Mhm.
some all kinds of the vegetable or the fruits.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, so yeah, so this article say that insect is very important in our life.
Mm-mm. Yes, that's right. And do you agree though that insects play an important role in our food chain?
Oh yes, I totally agree that
Mm-mm-mm.
because well, there are some there are some animals who have
Mhm.
to eat the insect,
Mm-mm.
and for them the insect is one of their food.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hmm. Yes,
Yes.
when we think about
Mm-mm.
the food chain, it is very
Right.
important.
Mm-mm. But in your own opinion, or according to what you have understood, what could be the reason why insects are decreasing? The number of insects is decreasing.
Um, well, because of the temperature was
Mhm.
increased,
Mhm.
and yeah, because of the environmental problem.
Environmental problem. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, but then there are other insects or there are other animals that
Mm-mm.
eat insects as food, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think that could be one reason too?
Um, well, but I think that mm, the
Mhm.
animal which animal which eats the insects is
Uh huh.
just their food.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think that I it took it for granted.
Okay. Yes, they were taken for
Yes.
granted. Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
So,
but Mhm. Go ahead, please.
so I think that environmental problem is more serious problem than the animal,
Uh huh.
I guess, but I'm not
Uh.
sure. If
Yes.
there are a lot of
Mhm.
animals who try to eat insects,
Mhm.
then I think that it would be one of the problem.
Yes, it will be one of the problems of
Mm-mm.
insects, right?
Mm-mm.
But then you mentioned earlier, yeah, before we started this article, you said that you really don't like insects, right?
Yes.
What made you not like them?
Mm, well, especially I don't like the cockroach.
Cockroach. Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
have an experience to kill the cockroach, but
Yeah.
at
Mhm.
the time I used the bug spray, but
Mm.
even though I sprayed a lot, the cockroach still alive.
Yes.
So
Mm.
it makes me feel sad, and
Uh-huh.
I feel very afraid of it.
So what did you
Mm.
do instead since the bug
Um,
spray didn't work?
I sprayed a lot, and I just closed the door. And
Mhm.
after like 10 minutes after, when I opened the door, the
Mm.
cockroach um cannot move very well. So at the
Yes.
time
Mm.
I smashed that cockroach.
You smashed it.
Yes, and
Mm.
put it
Mm.
to the toilet.
Mm.
Is it right? The toilet which is
Yeah, the toilet bowl. Mhm.
toilet bowl?
Mm.
Mm.
Yes. Oh my, yes. So, of course, there are other insects which are very, how do we call this, disgusting,
Oh
right?
yes.
Or, yes, not very good to look at, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm. But then there are also animals which are harmless,
Harmless.
right?
Ah yes.
Harmless,
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
Mm. Yes. But then, um, as you can see, I think in other countries or even in Korea,
Mm-mm.
they use insects or they cook insects,
Ah yes, I
right?
know.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Have you tasted one insect
Oh yeah, when I
or cooked
was
insect?
young.
Mhm.
No, but I think that it is not the main food in here. Like
Mm.
we cannot easily see that the cooked insects
Uh huh.
because that is not these days that is not tasty. But like
Mhm.
my parents' generation, my parents, when we think
Mm-mm.
about my parents' generation, um, they are suffering from the poverty,
Mhm.
so they don't. But at that time, the insect food was very cheap,
Mhm.
so that's why they are going to buy this insect food. But
Mm-mm.
now this food is not that popular.
Yes, but I
Yeah.
guess in Thailand, yes,
Mm-mm.
in Thailand it's still very popular. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they do it like this, which is
Mm.
very, very
Mm-mm.
disgusting, right?
Yes.
Yes. But of course, I think one reason could be there are actually many reasons
Uh-uh.
why
They
the
eat.
number of insects is decreasing, right?
Uh, yes.
Yes, one is, yes, of course, the temperature. That's the most important one.
Uh-uh.
The other one could be animals
Uh-uh.
or their fellow insects eat each other, right?
Mm-mm.
And the third one could be people are using them, right? Or
As
people
a
are
food.
killing them. Mhm.
Uh-uh.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. And you also mentioned that you will be the one who will suffer when insects are gone, right?
Mm-mm.
Yes. So as a person, or yes, as a good citizen, how are you able to help maintain the number of insects around?
Um, well, I think that we should not kill the insect when we
Mhm. When we find.
when
Mhm.
we find some insects, we
Mhm.
have to let them go to
Mhm.
outside, not kill
Mhm.
them.
Mhm.
And also when we do farming, we should not use agriculture pesticide.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
Pesticides or insecticides. Mhm.
Pesticides.
Mhm.
And furthermore, just clean our house so that way we don't that way the insects will not come to our house.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So there are a number of ways too on how you could help maintain it, but um, let's say in reality, let's
Mm-mm.
imagine there is a cockroach inside your room right now.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Yes. Do you think you will be able to do what you have said?
No, when it comes to cockroach, I cannot do.
Mhm. Yes.
Or
So,
yeah.
mhm. Yes.
Or do you have another like creative idea about how to how to keep our insects for
Mhm.
in our life?
Well, yes.
Mm-mm.
Of course, I think that is the best way.
Mm-mm.
I guess what everybody would do. So
Mm-mm.
they would, in order to avoid
Mm-mm.
the occurrence of insects inside the house,
Mm-mm.
right? We should always clean our house, our house, right? Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yes, and we should not destroy
Mm-mm.
the breeding of insects, right? Especially
Mm-mm.
in the mountains or in the gardens, right?
Mm. Yes.
Yes. Instead, we should because they pollinate most plants, right?
Mm.
Yes, especially
Yes,
the rice
pollinate.
grains. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yes, of course. So that's the best way I think that we could do. Mhm.
Yes.
Hmm. So yes. Um, do you believe though
Mm-mm.
that people can be
Mm-mm.
able to, or people will really do their best to help these insects?
Help insects.
Help. Help.
Help.
Yes. Mhm.
Uh,
Or farmers, let's say. Mhm.
farmer can help. Sorry, what was your question? Like people
Oh.
can help the insects to
Mhm.
survive?
Yes. Mhm.
Well, but I think that these days, like the number of the insect is not that big problem.
Mhm.
So I
You think so?
never,
Mhm.
yeah, I never think about it. Like the people are going to help the insects for surviving.
Mhm.
Yes, I even never think about it.
You've never thought about that. Mhm.
I've never thought about it.
Mm-mm, of course. So yes, in reality, I guess people instead kill
Mm-mm,
those animals,
mm-mm,
right? Because they think that these or these insects could ruin their plant crops, right? Mm-mm-mm.
yes, plants cropped.
Yes,
So
like
that's
the
why
rice.
the like
Mhm.
that's why many farmer
Mhm.
try to try to try to spray
Mm-mm.
agriculture pesticide to their vegetable or to
Mm-mm.
their like plant.
Mm-mm. Yes,
Mm,
that's absolutely right.
yeah.
Yes. Mhm. Yes. So, of course, I think
Mm-mm,
yes, to
mm-mm,
most plants,
mm-mm,
insects pollinate them, right?
mm,
So, do you or can you imagine a world
mm-mm.
without plants or without insects?
Oh no, I can. I cannot
Yes.
imagine that. But
Mhm.
I'm not sure. But in the future, like
Mhm.
we can make the fake insects, like which can help, like robot insects, so
Mhm.
which can help, um, which can help pollute. Is it right?
Pollinate.
Pollinate the vegetable, pollinate the flower.
Mhm.
If there were not many insects, then I think the scientists will mm, will make the new creature.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yes.
good idea, good point.
Mm.
But then, yes, if you try to imagine, yes,
Mm-mm.
they can make an artificial insect, right,
Yeah,
in the future.
artificial. Mm-mm.
Yes. However, do you think um it could be the same as the real insect?
Of course, not totally the same,
Mhm.
but some part of, I think the sort of, they can help to
Mhm.
pollinate the flower.
Mhm.
Because I think the tech these days our technology is very perfect, and
Mhm.
mm, is grow more and more.
Mhm.
It also became the perfect more and more as time goes by.
Mhm.
So I believe that our technology. Mm-hmm,
Yes. Mhm. So, of course, technology could play a
mm-mm,
very important role and a very helpful role when it comes to increasing the number of crops,
yes.
right?
Mm-mm,
Mm-mm. Yeah, but it will not be, of course, the same as how real
mm-mm,
insects pollinate plants.
mm-mm. Yes, it is right.
Yes. Mm-mm. But yes, technology could be helpful, right?
Mm-mm.
But when do you think would it be bad for insects?
When do you think bad for
Yeah,
insects?
when do you think would it become disadvantageous to most insects or to people?
Sorry?
All right. When, for example, right, we said that it could help animal
You
or
mean
insects, right? Yes.
you mean
When will it become
technology
bad?
or
Mm-mm.
technology?
Technology.
Technology. Uh-huh.
Yes. When would technology become bad to
Become
most
bad?
insects? Mm-mm. Bad.
Bad because of the technology.
Mm-mm.
Mm, you mean because of the technology, it can have weakness about the insect?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm,
When would you think that it could be bad for insects?
it could be bad for insects.
Mm-hmm. Have you thought about that?
Mm, I cannot understand your question actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like, mm-hmm.
if there was no insects, like we are going to make, we believe that scientists will make the new
Yes. Mm-hmm.
technology like artificial insects.
Mm-mm.
So you mean the artificial insect is kind of harmful for the insects, real
Mm.
insects?
No, I mean yes, it could be helpful, right?
Uh-uh.
Because the scientists would make um, or would produce artificial insects, right?
Mm-mm.
But when could the technology
Uh-uh.
be a bad point for the growing insects? Hmm. Like,
Um,
do you think technology can destroy
yes.
plants? Do you think technology can also destroy insects?
No, I've never thought about it. I just thought that the artificial insect is just artificial insects and insects is just
Mhm.
insects. So
Mhm.
I think that there is no connection each other and like mm, like
Mhm.
if we need artificial insects, I think that the farmer have to buy this technology, this device.
Mhm.
So at that time, probably um, the farmer are going to make some like the plastic house,
Mhm.
and inside the plastic house, the farmer are going to let them go, like
Mhm.
let them do their duties.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think that there is no, in my opinion, there is no possibility to fight each other or to destroy each other and so
Mhm.
on. Mm-mm.
Yes. Well, of course,
Mm-mm.
maybe we never know that scientists could also make art. Yes, scientists could make artificial insects.
Mm-mm.
However, we never know what could they possibly do, right? Or what could they possibly produce, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mhm. Did you understand that?
No, I cannot understand your question.
Oh, I mean, that's not a question, but I'm just
Uh-uh.
trying to tell you
Mm-mm.
that yes, it could be helpful for
Mm-mm.
plants to
Mm-mm.
grow when there is
Yes.
artificial
Uh-uh.
insects,
Uh-uh.
right? Yes, but sometimes
Uh-uh.
we may never know what insects could produce, right?
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So
Yeah, we
you
never
mean
know. Mhm.
we cannot know the whole
Mhm.
process of insects duty.
Yes, and
So
we never
yeah.
know if the crops are healthy, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. It became dark. I guess they're trying
Mm-mm.
to fix the light. Mhm.
Yes, but
Yes.
I'm not sure the scientists can find their duties very well because
Yes.
I heard
Mhm.
that like these days scientists also can make the 4D printed for
Mhm.
for the heart, and
Yes.
it was very
Mhm.
successful for the rat.
Mm. Mhm.
So like when we think about this creative technology, I think that mm, make we can make those kind of this the artificial insect.
Yes, that's
Mm.
right. Absolutely. Yes. So, yeah, I really, it's my first time to hear that brilliant idea. I've never thought of
Mm.
insects. I mean, insects,
Artificial
artificial insects.
insects.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that will be really a good idea,
Thank
right?
you.
Yes. So, anyhow, yeah, do you have any clarifications or questions with regards to this topic?
No, I don't have.
Mm-hmm. All
Mm-mm.
right. So yes, I think our time is nearly over. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. What time are you going to work?
Just 4 p.m.
Oh, 4 p.m. Yes, you still
Mm-mm.
have a lot of time. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have. Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. So anyway, Miss Sunny, thank you so much for today.
Mm-mm.
Yes, and I'm glad to see you again.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
All
Have a
right.
great
So
day. Bye bye.
have a great one. Bye. Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Yes.